plan to do this stuff just right. I sat up here about 20 minutes ago because the sun was right, the birds were chirping, the begonias were blooming. What a beautiful morning it is here in Virginia Beach. I am at the official SubaruSteve heliport, where I thought I'd get out here early with the sun coming up and shoot this video. But little did I know that as I was getting ready to go live, that these groundworks people would come in and start doing what they do. I mean, they've edged, they've made all kinds of noise. 3 or 4 of them are now gone. I'm left with one person over here on a riding lawnmower. She's doing a wonderful job too. I mean, the grass looks like a carpet over there. And you can see where my helicopter lands over there when needed. But listen, today it is the Daily Fax. This is from me to you, the viewer, right? You see that, plain and simple. You, the viewer, today is August 25th. It is Monday morning, which means it's time for another Motivational Monday. And today the topic is great leadership. And the subject is you or the business, not both, right? So stick with me there. Listen, if you need to get a hold of me, direct message me, text message me, or leave a comment. I promise you, I do see them all. There she goes again, the wonderful riding mower driver. Listen, your fact for today, and I don't make this stuff up. I don't need to make this stuff up because today, August 25th, you're going to find out that your fact for today is that the horse in the Emerald City Palace in the Wizard of Oz, everybody's seen the Wizard of Oz, right? I didn't even know there was a horse there. But apparently the horse in the Wizard of Oz was colored with Jello crystals. Can you get that? Jello crystals. Now, who thought this idea up? I can just see now. They're filming the Wizard of Oz and some director yells, "Color that damn horse and get me some Jello." I don't get it. I really don't get it. Listen, the price of today's facts was already paid by great leaders, some of which are you, right? Where's that at? Right there. You see the price has been paid by great leaders. And like I say, some of them are you. Some of you are great leaders that I've worked for. Others of you are good leaders that I've worked for. And still some of you are just leaders that I've worked for. The quote of the day comes from Mr. Vince Lombardi. And if you don't know who Vince Lombardi is, why do I do these things? Why do I set up and then allow the world to try to shake me off my pedestal? No, I'm not on a pedestal, but anyways, this will be over soon. Now she's noticing that, oh my God, they're live and they can hear the lawnmower. Yes, I hear the lawnmower. I hope you do too. Vince Lombardi once said, and you can see that right there, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Yeah, Vince Lombardi said that. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. And that leads me to thinking, is your manager or your boss, I guess I should back up a little more, right? Is your manager or your boss or your coach, right? Is your manager, your boss, or your coach? And which would you rather be? Would you rather be a boss, a manager, an owner? Or would you rather be a coach to others and thereby grow your business? Interesting thoughts there. Listen, today on the Daily Facts, you or the business, right? You or the business, not both. You can't do both of these. All right, I'm going to wait just a couple seconds. Let me think if I can think of something exciting to talk about. While this mower goes over, I'll walk over here for a second. Maybe that'll block some of the sound. Hey, how are y'all today? Can you see me over here? I think you can. All right. She ain't got much to do here. I could turn the camera and we just watch her, but I don't want to make her feel self-conscious. Listen, what type of leader do you work for? Do you work for a leader who puts the needs of the organization over the team? Yeah, I said that right. Do you work for a boss that puts the needs of the organization over the team or lawnmower? Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to just wait a second, folks. Let me talk about some other stuff real quick. I don't have them on my notes here, but congratulations to Pamela Hale. Pamela Hale, if you're hearing this, you've got about another 48 hours to reach out to me before I give away half of my second YouTube income to another lucky viewer. Oh, why did I do this? Woe is me. Okay. And she's trying so gracefully. She's going around the pole. Okay, I got to show you now. Enough of this. I'm going to join in the fun of mowing my heliport, right? She almost went into the weeds there, but look at this. She's done a really good job, too. I mean, it looks like a carpet. It really does. And if you have a helicopter and you want to come see me, just DM me first so I can get you the approval to come in and land there. You know, even she doesn't know it yet, but she is also a leader. She may not even realize it, but she is also a great leader, right? She's working hard and she's doing what she's got to do to sustain an income for her family. Look at my little circle here. It's my little private circle. I love it here. Everybody knows, don't come mess with me right now. Too busy getting the yard cut. And I guess she's got to come do this thing too. All right, we're going to get back into this. Get this set up. She down throttled. She throttled down a little bit. I love it. 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 All right, folks. Here we go. We're just going to get back into this now. Let's do this. This is the body of the message. This is the most important thing that I want to talk about. What type of leader do you work for? Right? Oh, I want you to see my heliport sign back there. If any aircraft come in, I have to jump and move real quick. But what type of leader do you work for? One who puts the needs of the organization over the team? Or perhaps someone who truly puts the team in front of the business? I've worked for both. And truly great leaders, of course, which I hope you are, or will be, you're in the making, recognize that a business or organization is only as good as the people being paid to make it happen. Yeah, that's true. Owners own businesses and leaders lead people. Managers manage, right? Can one do both at the same time or all three? Can you be an owner, a manager, and a leader? I used to think so, but you can't. You can't. Owners own businesses, leaders lead people. Good leaders are often chained to a never ending list of memorandums, tickler files with a laser like focus on the bottom line. You know, that's the line that says whether your business is making a profit or losing money, right? Leaders, good leaders, have a laser like focus on that bottom line. Whereas, well, good leaders also realize that payroll is the only controllable expense. So when times get tough and they need to save a little money and they there's my one screw up for the day. If you need to save money in a business organization, owners know you can cut payroll. Leaders say, don't cut my payroll. Don't cut my payroll. Realizing that payroll is the only controllable expense, they value the good leaders, numbers over the individuals. Oh God, here comes another mower. Now there's two. This other guy must have said, hey, he's going live. Let's get down there. Let's get this heliport clean for him. Um, but good leaders only focus on numbers over the individuals, whether good or bad. They focus on those numbers. Great leaders, including most of you, great leaders in the making, recognize that people need to be led. Without direction, most of us would be lost. Great leaders are risk takers. And this guy's looking at me like I'm doing something wrong. Great leaders are risk takers. They are dreamers who delight in the successes of everyone on the team. Let me get out of this guy's way. I'm in their way, they're in my way. Oh, you're good, you're good. Yeah, come on, man. He wanted to know could he come by. So I'm gonna let him come by. Thank you. Oh, look, the other lady's gone. The other lady took off. I know he's got to do this middle section right there. Okay, we're gonna do this again. He's being so nice. I'm not used to people being so nice. Well, yes, I am. As I become nicer, I notice nicer people. You can quote me on that one. So, great leaders, including you, recognize that people need to be led. Without direction, most of us would be lost. That's true. Whether you're using GPS or navigation systems or a great leader, most of us are lost in those situations. Great leaders are risk takers. Oop, I'm going to hang on 1 second because it's going to get loud for a second. There's one pass of the circle. Um, Great leaders are risk takers. They're dreamers. Like me, I'm a dreamer, right? And I am a great leader. I don't care what those of you good leaders would say, or those of you leaders or managers would say, but you great leaders truly know I'm a great leader. And those companies and businesses I've led have made money using me. Go figure. Great leaders are risk takers. They are dreamers who delight in the successes of everyone on the team. Not just your best person, not just the greatest person, not just the person that's been there the longest, the oldest person. No, no, no. Great leaders delight in the success of the whole team. So let me ask you this. What type of leader do you work for? Good or great? Though they sound so close together, they are indeed so far apart. A great leader doesn't dream of organizations to run. They dream of people to lead. People to lead to success for themselves and the team, which includes the company. Folks, don't be a good leader. Don't be a good manager. Be a great leader, a great manager. Because it comes down to you or the business. And if one day, like me, you'd like to have your own heliport, the only thing missing right now is my bird. It's over there getting fueled. But great leaders do great things. So be a great leader, do something great, and I'm high-fiving out. This has been oh, now, of course, now they cut down the followers at the end of the stream. Join our tribe, comment, share, like, subscribe. Visit me at SubaruSteve.com. Catch me tomorrow live on YouTube with The Shocking Truth, where I'll be talking about the mysterious disappearance of, yes, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Hope to see you all then. Have a good day. He waved to me. That was really cool. I was being nice. He was being nice. Look at how that works. I could have just been mean and strong armed him, and he could have strong armed me and said, I need to cut that. We could have had a conflict, right? Good leaders might have had that conflict. Great leaders don't. They value the person more than the action. Something to think about. Join the tribe if you like. High-fiving out from deep in the evergreen forest and high up in the mountains of the beautiful resort city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. One day I'll memorize that, right? I am SubaruSteve Montgomery, hoping to see you live tomorrow here on YouTube. And that ends this transmission. I don't know about you, but baby, I feel good. I feel good. I knew that I would. I feel good. I knew that I would. So good. So good. I got you. Wow. Have a great day, folks. High five now. I am SubaruSteve Montgomery.